Welcome to School of Soul. I am Adeline Atlas, the author of the School of Soul series, a 6-time published author. Today, we're diving deep into the uncomfortable territory of how others perceive us, the impact it has on our behavior, and the cost we pay when others missee us. Let's get into it. Have you ever had someone in your life who called you names? Someone who kept repeating the same label over and over, calling you stupid, an idiot, a loser? After hearing it so many times, you might even start to feel like a loser. Or have you ever been to a party with someone who doesn't like you? You know exactly what I mean. You walk in, and you see that person, and suddenly everything feels different. Your behavior changes, maybe you feel uncomfortable or uneasy. But why does this happen? How does knowing what another person thinks of you affect the way you behave? Or consider walking into a room full of people who don't truly see you, who don't see the real you. How did that make you feel? Surely it altered your behavior. But why? Why did you start to feel nervous? Was it because you could sense what everyone was thinking when you entered that room? Even if you weren't fully conscious of it, somewhere deep inside, you felt that they were all thinking something that didn't align with who you really are. Maybe they thought you were weird or different. Maybe they thought you didn't fit in. Or perhaps they all believed something about you, something that wasn't true. These moments, these scenarios, they can make us feel awkward, uncomfortable, or even unsafe. And here's the thing, social media is no different. When we fragment our souls and put out pieces of ourselves as misrepresentations, when we sell a persona that doesn't fully encompass who we are, we create the same dynamic. It's no different than those awkward moments we all experienced growing up, like being on a playground where others just don't get who you are. So, what happens then? How does it feel to know that others see you in a way that isn't true to who you are? Would you begin to act differently? Would you subconsciously alter your behavior to fit into their expectations? Let's be real here. We've all been around those fake people, those great pretenders. You know what I'm talking about. Even the best pretenders can often be felt in your gut. What is it that puts you off about these scenarios? Is it that they're not portraying accurate emotions? That they're pretending to be happy, friendly, or loving? Or is it something deeper? Could it be that you know they don't really like you? And I bet you know exactly why they don't like you. I bet you know what they think about you that you don't believe is true. Here's a guarantee. If they don't like you, there's something specific about you that they don't like. When people don't see eye to eye, it often boils down to one person disliking something about the other that isn't mutually understood or accepted. For example, maybe Susie doesn't like Sally because Sally talks too much. But Sally doesn't think she talks too much. Or maybe Brandon doesn't enjoy being around Mark because he thinks Mark repeats everything he hears. But Mark doesn't see himself as an oversharer at all. The root of not liking someone often begins with not liking something about them. And there's always a reason behind it. Most people assume that the discomfort comes from knowing that others are being fake, smiling at you while secretly disliking you. But I would argue it's not about the emotion at all. Your issue with these people and these interactions stems from a deeper root. The fact that they don't agree with who you are as a person. Think about it. You likely love yourself, or at least you think highly of yourself. So when you're around people who you know don't like you, your gut lights up. It's alerting you. It's sending you signals of danger. Why? Because these people do not see you in the best light. They do not see you for who you truly are. The alarm is going off in your gut, not because they're smiling while thinking differently. No, it's going off because they reject who they think you are. This rejection goes beyond the surface. It's happening on a deep, fundamental level. The soul's greatest need is to be understood. And when it is misunderstood, it experiences a kind of rejection that triggers an alarm, warning your mind. Your soul doesn't care if they're smiling at you. It will not accept being around people who do not share the same truth about who you are as a human being. So, what can we take away from this? First, recognize that the discomfort we feel around those who missee us is not about their fake emotions. It's about something much deeper, the fundamental misalignment of understanding. Remember, your soul's greatest need is to be seen and understood for who you truly are. Thank you for watching today. If you loved what you heard, make sure to order a copy of Volume 4 of School of Soul Digital Soul, available on Amazon. Have a blessed day. Bye.